My life before I came to know God was a real mess. I was lacking things, and my kids were drinking. We didn't have food at home. We were in a very poor condition. We paid rent. It was very hard.
Our door lock was a gas canister. We'd close the door and push the gas canister, and my siblings would drink a lot. They got to the point of breaking things, they'd fight amongst each other, and sometimes they'd even beat up my father.
It would rain inside. The bathroom didn't have a door. It was a very precarious situation. And when we could afford water, we couldn't pay for things like electricity.
Our mother was the very first to be called at home. She was a warrior. She fought, she struggled, she persisted.
During the 80s, Dr. Soares led a service in the city of Franca. Judite went to get to know the church. She accepted Christ, and the restoration in her family began. However, they still didn't live in the abundance of God.
And so one day, it was almost lunchtime. I was going to prepare lunch, and I didn't have any food. I had nothing left, so I determined. I used my faith that, thanks to God, I already had, and from that day on, we never lacked anything.
She signed us up as sponsors, and she's still sponsoring until today. We were faithful with little money.
God spoke to me, and I just obeyed. I'm still a sponsor.
Everything changes when we decide to be faithful to our God.
From this moment on, God's extraordinary things started to happen. One of Judite's sons wanted to open a store. With wisdom, she presented this project to the Lord and participated in a prosperity campaign.
Let's pray, let's talk to God. I was participating in this campaign for 3 weeks.
And with this store, our prosperity came. He opened doors, the siblings started working there.
The family had a piece of land, and they put faith into action once again.
We built our house. It has 3 rooms, a living room, a dining room, a kitchen, a garage for 2 cars, 2 bathrooms.
It can only be God because it's a miracle. The house was built and finished in 100 days.
God did more than I thought.
We really learned how to determine and to believe, to see things with eyes of faith, believing that our entire family would serve God.
And so they came. At first just one, then another one.
That was when our eyes were open. We were living in darkness. We didn't see anything.
Today, thanks to God, they're all Christians.
My dad, before he passed away, he was baptized in the waters, and he received the Lord.
Even during these difficult times of crisis, our stores have been growing.
Our stores are sponsoring the work of God. Our stores are making the difference in the market.
Today, we don't lack anything.
Today, all of us have our own place to live, good homes. All of us have cars, good cars.
Jesus is so wonderful.
Now our lives are completely different. They are completely changed and restored.
All of us are very close.
Those who accept Christ, they start living a new life.
Now we're living in great joy, and we have peace, we have prosperity.
We are doing things according to what the scriptures determine. We are very happy now.
God transformed and delivered us from our captivity.
What a story, eh, folks?